You're listening to Madiba's Radio, opening up the waves for you to be heard.
Good evening, hello, hi, and welcome to it. The best way to start off your week. This right here is Uptown Living, and I am your host. For those of you who don't know me already, please allow me to introduce myself. Don't be. You've got sling a bit in there and ask your favorite letter Q. Q sickles if you're cute, so follow me on Twitter. Talking about, yeah, man. I just uploaded who my studio guest is today. He goes by the name of Randolph Bruce Meth. He's all the way from Mthathe. He is former Mr XM 2014, also a contestant for Mr NMMU, The Greats 2015, the fourth of 6 children, and a poet. Welcome, baby. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am so good. Welcome to Uptown Living.
Thank you for having me.
Listen to that, it's acting so humble.
It's not an act.
So, I want to know. Let me kick off this road to Mr NMMU. Pretty nice. I'm going to show you who this guy is behind voice, because I know a lot of people right now listening might know him, some might not. But anyway, the right thing to do is to click the like button. I'll share his picture from the SRC NMMU page, right?
I'd appreciate that very much. Don't come here with that fake image.
Nevertheless, but like, you come from Mthathe, right?
Yes, I am.
Now, the most confusing thing about you, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but he's like, is it bilingual? Yeah. You speak English, of course, and you speak, is it Xhosa?
And Zulu.
And Zulu.
And 2% of all.
And 2% of Afrikaans.
It counts, it's something.
Okay. Oh, explain. How did this happen?
Okay, essentially I'm Kali.
Okay.
But I have the Xhosa upbringing, of which that entailed me to speak Xhosa for most of my life.
Okay.
And then in growing up, obviously being engaged in schools and all of that, I obviously learned English at a very late stage, but nonetheless it wasn't that. And then because of my mom's occupation, as she is a single parent, we had to move around a lot. Okay. So at some point I was in KZN for like 4 to 5 years.
That's why he speaks with an accent, yo. Just in case you're told.
What accent? I'm joking. But Zulu I learned when I was staying in Durban, 2009. Yeah.
So yeah, Khuluma was just Khuluma with me. Like,
as a result, it's very rare that you see me on campus. It's very
So where do you hang out?
Where do I hang out? Most of the time during the week, I go from classes to race, and then during the week it's either I'm with friends or I'm in race.
His academics must be on fleek. I just feel some type of way.
I refrain from any commentary.
just in case, but like, I do want comments though coming through on our Facebook and Twitter page. The page already I can like or follow is at Madiba's Radio. That's Madiba's with a Z if you haven't already. So if you have any questions for Master Bruce, hit us up. You know what to do. Okay, ask him anything you want to ask him, because we want to know more about
this Master Bruce.
Yes, we want to know. I feel like I feel more comfortable knowing who my ambassadors are.
Yeah, that's actually, it makes sense.
Where can people catch you on social media?
Social media, I'm on everything, including Twitter, but I'm not active on Twitter. So Facebook, that's Randolph.
You're not active on Twitter?
No, I'm not actually.
I just feel some type of way. What's the point of it being there? Like, is it just
it's I actually recently created a new account.
Oh, okay.
Like 4 weeks back or 5
Handle?
weeks back. It's Randolph Bruce M.
Okay. Ladies, you got that? That's my MCM, by the way.
And then Facebook is Randolph Bruce Meth. Instagram the same, underscore and all that. And then yeah, that's really good.
Okay. Now, obviously, I feel like, in order to get to know somebody really well, you need to kind of, I don't know, look at their social pages.
Yeah. Okay, true. I can't fight that.
No, but really, because in essence of what you post, and yeah, it reflects on you.
Your lifestyle.
To some degree it does. How do you think you're doing as the next,
lifestyle-wise, there's not really much to show because it's mostly selfies. And then I don't
take selfies, yeah.
I do.
I'm done.
But there's not much that's incriminating, if there is any. So I think for an ambassador, it's not an act, but it's because I'd like to think that I'm transparent to the greatest extent. Yeah.
Okay, hey now, hey, is this competition listening? I just felt that Jam, no way! Yo! How's the journey been so far? Because obviously you are busy with rehearsals, you're doing your little, charity drives and that kind of thing.
It's been really fun, and you actually, in a short space, you actually get to grow. But above anything, it's time.
I can imagine.
No, it's time. Like this.
Word on the street is you're actually supposed to be at rehearsals right now as we speak.
Yes, we are. But
no, but he bunked. Not really bunked, but like he's not there because he had to be here in studio with us. So.
And plus, I am writing testimony, so academics first, and
oh.
So you gotta have an ambassador that's up to par, So
where is the academic record?
Let's not go there.
I feel like these are vital questions. I just feel like
accounting is not a walkthrough. It's not a walkthrough. So yeah, that's.
But we're betting on obviously now graduating at record time because that's what ambassadors do.
Yeah, so far it's working well. But I don't want to be too set on the future. Things happen.
How? That doesn't sound very helpful, but
as an ambassador, it's like I embody. If I were to take the position of ambassador, I'm responsible for representing.
Yeah.
So not finishing in record time is, in as much as it's not something the university wants, but it's something that happens.
Yeah.
So in as much as we're trying to solve it, that doesn't mean we should discriminate to those that actually don't make it in record time.
Interestingly enough, I remember having a discussion, well, it was discussed at the VC's courageous conversations about, students that don't necessarily, graduate on time. These are very, there's so many reasons why this happens.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, hey, I just want to know, though, from you, what do you actually think is the biggest challenge there? Especially for students of color.
Okay, true, I agree. I think above anything, it depends on the student. Because in as much as circumstance might put you in a position where it's very hard to focus on your studies. But if you work on yourself so much that you don't let any distractions actually pull you down or shift that focus. So I think essentially it's about the focus that you have and you actually setting your mind to you actually succeeding and pulling through in record time. So the problem mainly is with the people that are in school and how they get to this activities.
So the problem is with you. You're sitting here and
rather the solution is with
your student number is 210.
No shade.
No, I'm playing. I'm not even going to do that to people. The time right now is exactly 19 minutes after 6 p.m. Randy will be in studio with us right up until 8 p.m. I'm going to play you some jams. I started it off today with Beyonce and Andre 3000 with Back to Black. In your rendition, relatively new, from 2013, The Great Gatsby film.
Yes, it is.
Do you know who wrote The Great Gatsby? The actual novel?
Yes, I do. I actually read it well. Finished it. Yeah, it's Fitzgerald.
You're going to have to give me more than the last name, Mr. Ambassador.
That's Orlando.
It's M. Scott Fitzgerald. And I started off with that song. So I just want to keep the theme going of The Great Gatsby. All roads lead to the Sports Center, 19th of September. The Great Gatsby is obviously the theme, dress to impress. I will be on the red carpet checking all your people out. Fashion Police on fleek.
And watch out, she's dangerous.
Not even, but it's your day to shine, of course. So I'll be there supporting all of you guys.
Talk about modesty.
Nice. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get into the song. The next song I'm gonna play for you is No Church in the World, which was also a soundtrack on the film The Great Gatsby. Hope you guys do enjoy.
Jy luister na Madibas Radio. Ons maak die golwe oop sodat jy gehoor kan word.
Can you tell me a little bit of inside sneak peek? Yeah.
That's part of my contract.
You got a contract?
Not really.
Bye, Felicia.
It was never mind. But yeah, I can't really disclose anything regarding the show.
So the pictures dropped on Friday.
Yes, they did.
Very interesting pictures right there. Love them though. I have my personal favorites.
What do you mean very interesting?
Very interesting in the sense that I don't know. I personally expected them to be a little different, maybe. Okay. But I loved how they worked out. Nevertheless, they look amazing. You guys looked so great.
Is it?
Yeah, I've got my personal favorites that I've been liking. I see you, baby.
You don't like mine though, but it's fine. It's shared.
Lies!
I'm joking.
I liked most of y'all guys' pictures. Like, I got tired at some point because I had to like keep on scrolling
And
down.
there's a lot of us.
There's like 24 contestants, and I had the pleasure of actually working with you guys a couple of weeks ago for the Sandy Teens campaign. Don't forget to keep, donating those sanitary towels right up until, this weekend, right? They can keep on donating because we're going to be distributing them on Monday next week to the various underprivileged schools. Such a pleasure working with you guys.
Thank you very much. It was actually lovely. The initiative in itself, like it's.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I think that response is it's more than well deserved. It's really that great. Yeah.
But you guys are going to be obviously taking on your own charities and that.
Yes, we are.
Tell me a little bit about yours.
Well, mine, it's actually something that I've done back home. Essentially, it's like a multi-purpose organization. What's going to happen is it's going to happen 4 times a month, preferably every Saturday, or to the least 3 times a month. And then we're going to get the town hall, where we're going to be cooking food, having clothes, and having street kids attend, where the whole day is going to be booked. And there's going to be a lot of games being played, a lot of programs, a lot of motivational speaking. In which case, individually, the children or the street kids will be spoken to so as to assess why they're on the street. If it's a result of parents not being available, we try and get relatives and so forth. If it's a result of a conflict, we try and resolve the conflict, or someone who's like a professional skills to actually help that out. And then if it's neither of the two, we try and find an adequate or relevant home for the children. And then I think essentially is to show that they too are loved, because a lot of good can come from that, because we know that some of the crime, if not most, results from street kids, and because they're trying to survive themselves.
Super, super, super cute though. You say you did this back at home?
Yes, we did. It was actually, my brother was the lead of that movement. Yeah, it was fun. You could actually see their faces light up like they did. And whenever we'd walk past them, they'd actually record you, and you're safe from crime, and you actually
You're safe from crime.
and you actually inspire people. Yeah, so it was
That's crazy. Let me tell you a story. I was actually in your hometown this past weekend. And something that really, really touched me. So we went to a friend's place, and the mayor literally lives so close by to his flat. And I'm like, and there's like securities around that area that like guard the cars and everything, and just make sure that everything
You're listening
is
to
safe.
Madiba's Radio, opening up the waves for you to be heard.
And one of the securities was freezing cold. Like it really broke my heart. No shade to the mayor, but like it really did break my heart. And my friends and I, we had pizza in the car. And we were like, no, y'all, like it's just like leftovers, so it's all good. So we gave him some food and whatever, and we were just telling him that he just needs to find like a warmer spot, and that it really broke my heart, because it actually made me think of back in the day when I used to work for a very big company back in the day. and there was a security guard that would just check and patrol the company and our branch, and it was the saddest thing when he passed away because of the cold.
Oh, that's not okay. No.
Yeah. And I remember that, and I was like, you know what? I just can't let that ever happen to anybody. Like in this day and age, it's like, just like a child should never ever go to bed without.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? So I'm really happy for your initiative. I hope it goes. Oh well, do you guys actually start now, or does it happen during your reign?
It's been initialized in the sense that the paperwork is being done, so that in as much as we're the ones responsible for the initiative, but there has to be someone with the necessary skills to actually assess that and actually give us suggestions where to improve, what to cut out, and before we can actually start implementing or start thinking.
I'm guessing it's student governance and development that assists you guys.
I'm not really as updated regarding that, but the mediator is actually the events com, because they're the ones responsible.
Shout out to the events com 2015. We see you, babies.
Lovely events com. So they're responsible for mediating that. So I'm not really
Okay. Well, all the best with that.
Thank you.
But in the meantime, though, you know, if you see Bruce around campus, he just comes across as such a cool kid.
Oh no.
And he always denies this.
Because let's talk about this for the 5th time. Let's talk about this. What is a cool kid? Talk to me.
Okay, you deny it, right?
Yes.
So what? Obviously, you have this negative, you know, impression about like what
No.
cool kids
It's
are.
really not negative, but I don't feel it's who I am is congruent with cool kid as such. So yeah, because it's all about persona. It's all about the way you carry yourself and all of that, which identifies which social class you are, if I will. The only thing that resembles cool kidness is perhaps maybe the way I dress. But
So you can admit that, like, yo.
If you say I look like a cool kid, I won't really fight you. But if you say I am, that's another story.
Okay, cool. Then tell us, who is Randolph?
Who's Randolph? It's gonna be surprising, but don't be too shocked.
Surprising? Okay, I'll wait.
As I said, introverted. I'm a dork. Used to be a nerd in high school. Still
Could
am.
have fooled me.
Still am. Humble beginnings. Grew up in the rural areas. 8 years. No electricity. Deep.
The dance of Patrogu. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, a man of humble beginnings who appreciates most of the blessings that he has. Single parent. Who's moved around a lot, which enabled him to be rather diverse and accommodating, and I easily relate to people. Yeah, I'm a poet, extremely weird, especially to those who know me. And yeah, man, I'm a chill guy.
So you say humble beginnings.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, so now that obviously you've been under the spotlight for some time with Mr XM and now Mr NMMU, and let me tell you something, like every single time I go down my timeline, because I follow him on Instagram too, every Monday there's gonna be somebody, you know what I mean? Hashtag MCM Randolph. No, but like for real. So you come from humble beginnings and now you're getting a lot of attention. This is varsity at the end of the day. A lot of girls, guys too. Like just putting it out there like, yo, he my man crush though. How do you actually handle that?
Honestly, I'd like to think, I don't know what to influence it as such, but because of the genuine character that I have, there's never a principle way to handle that, but I'm receptive of it, but I don't entertain it. So, the reasons being, if people admire you and there's a greater admiration which comes from that, and you're gonna entertain it, things might go wrong. Your reputation might take a turn for the worst, and a lot of other things. So I entertain it, but I respectfully don't entertain it.
Okay. So I feel like being petty.
As always. I'm joking.
Oh snap! He just went there. I'm gonna switch over his mic.
I'm joking.
No, but like for real though. We want to know. I feel like I'm gonna speak for the ladies. Okay. So that you know, those that are hopefuls can keep hoping, and those that aren't, like, that don't know, like, what's happening, you know, no. Does Randolph have a girlfriend? I'll turn down the music for this one. Let's go.
Randolph does not have
Lies.
Oh, why ask if you...
I want you guys to feel the music. Hey. Okay, so now we got that out of the way.
Out the window.
Out the window, right there. Okay, you are the 4th of 6 kids, right? That's crazy though. Your mom though.
It's actually my dad, because my mom has 4, my dad has 6, 3 different women. So 1, and 4.
Okay, that
He's
math.
a man, he was.
That math though. Like I feel like.
I mean, you know what's funny? My brother, which is my mom's firstborn, he got a kid when he was 14. And then he got another one when he was 19. And then my dad's firstborn, he has 4 children. 2 of which are older than me. The other one is 23, and the other one is 24. Yeah, so it's a big family.
It's a very big family. Mama must be proud though.
Yes, she is actually. She is. And as much as she has to deal with the boys, and you know how boys can be, but I think yeah, I think she is, bro.
Is she excited about the pageant?
She is. Based on last year's experience, I think she is. And she's seen a bit of growth on a very platonic level, so I think she is.
So obviously, now that you're doing all these pageants and that, one would actually assume that you want to take it up a notch.
I was actually asked what you asked me was something relevant by one of the events club. They were like, if I were to, in fact, they asked me if would I pursue going for Mr. and Miss SA. I mean Mr. SA, and I actually answered no because the main reason, yes, surprisingly.
What?
Because I think the main reason I actually entered into modeling is to get out of my comfort zone. It was more of a
That was the initial reason though, because, hold up, now I'm gonna switch off his mic though. Listen, that was the initial reason, I'm sure, last year when ain't nobody knew him and he was this introvert, this, that, and the other. But now it's a different ballgame because this is Mr. NMMU, okay? This is official, this is the biggest event that NMMU hosts every single year, okay? So, you obviously got a lot of attention last year. A lot of people got to know you, and you saw that, you know what? This is actually quite nice though. So what is your reason for entering Mr NMMU 2015? I'll switch your mic back on because I'm nice.
Thank you. I see some pattern. My main reason for entering Mr NMMU, aside from personal growth, it actually opens a lot of doors for you.
True.
Because being an ambassador,
ask me, I would know.
Yes, you would. You should look at the credentials. Anyway, because being an ambassador entails you embodying the institution and actually carrying yourself in a manner which is not only admirable but shows responsibility. So with that, I think one gets not only a lot of opportunities but gets to be in the public eye, of which it's something that I can use, especially with me being in business. So
okay.
That's going to be, I think in most aspects of my life, it's going to be of an advantage. So that's why I did.
38 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. We are still right here with the Randolph right up until 8 hour. Oh my god. Anyway, so much is going on in the, in the studio. But I'm going to play you 3 of his favorite songs. When we come back, he's going to tell us why he loves these songs. In the background is Crooked Smile by J. Cole. Absolutely love this song. And
you do?
Yes, I do. I know
you have lovely taste.
Oh, hey now. And you got lovely taste for listening to this show. Hey.
You're listening to Madibas Radio, opening up the waves for you to be heard.
So hit us up with your social page so people can know where to hit Master Bruce up.
Are we still there?
Yes, because we're closing it off so we can hang out.
Handle the bang, right? Okay.
Handle?
Facebook, Randolph Bruce.
It's a mouthful.
Or you can search Randolph Meth. It's going to show up nonetheless. Instagram, the same.
Some people call you Romeo.
Interesting characters.
Some people call him Rudolph.
I'm not even romantic. Okay. I'm not really sure about the Rudolph part of it. Word on the street is
Red-nosed reindeer, but
I know who that is, but I'm not sure if I'm addressed as that. Yeah. But yeah, and then Twitter once again, Randolph.
It's been such a pleasure having you in studio.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hey now, hey. And everybody that's listening right now, thank you for tuning in. I see a lot of people who are just kind of, for some reason just sharing, but like you're not asking him questions, and I hope I made sure you get all the information that you needed about Randolph, because I just feel like, Anyway, I want to say thank you to my shadowbug in studio, Mr. Altris himself. Always on point with the camera. He's going to upload our video in a couple of days, so you get to watch yourself. And everybody gets to kind of put a face to the name if you haven't really figured it out. Anyway, y'all, from your favorite letter Q, you have been absolutely amazing. I had a great weekend. Started off my week so great right here at Uptown Living Edition of The Agenda. Catch me on Saturday, 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. with Mr. Notch, doing what we do best, chart show of note, the hit list, Shababa do Shababu baby with the 18, okay? But if not, then you just catch me next week, Monday, same time, same place. I'm gonna try and play you guys a real nice jam before I get out of here. Oh, okay, hey now, I just have to play the song because it's right in front of me. Don't be mad, okay? Hope you guys enjoy it. Good night.
You're listening to Madiba's Radio, opening up the waves for you to be heard.